to ask about Jaylen, but I guess we should ask.
I haven't been getting an update yet.
Yeah, not yet. He's going to go through his shooting routine.
Okay.
Felt pretty good coming out yesterday, so felt good this morning, so he'll go through his shooting routine, see how he is.
With him and trying to play through this hamstring thing, how are the conversations going, and is it, I mean, he told us he really wants to be out there and lead this team, and do you have to kind of maybe talk him off of that?
I mean, no, he knows his body, he works hard at it, I trust him, so we'll have conversations. He's a competitor. He'll always do what's best for the team, whether that's be out there to play or whether that's get rest for the next one. So he's always going to do what gives us the best chance to win every night.
So how do you keep the guys from being discouraged? I mean, you guys have played hard. Most stretches you played well, except for some, but you're still losing. How do you keep them from kind of putting their heads down?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the key, right? Is that at the end of the day, we're shaping an identity and a system of how we want to play, and I commend the effort that we've had in the 3 games, and now we know it takes effort and execution, and we just have to fight for that. So we have to maintain the level of effort that we played with. We have to add a level of execution, and whether it's at the end of quarters, whether it's in a 4-point game at the end of the game, we just have to fight for those, and then develop that habit of execution. I think we've developed a habit of the type of effort that we need to compete with, and now we just have to develop the habit of execution, throughout, the entire game, or as much of the game as we can.
You say rebounding is 5 guys. Is there other things you can attribute that to, like getting beat off the dribble, being out of position? Are there more than just, hey, we all got to go get the ball?
I mean, we all have to go get the ball, but I think depending upon how you defend, do you have your bigs closer to the basket? Are you spread out? Are you more into the paint? So when you get to these aggressive coverages where you're forcing turnovers and you're picking up ball pressure, you're more spread out, and then that's where guys are cutting behind you, and then you lose the battle of positioning there. And so it's both, right? Like there's 5 or 6 rebounds that we have to do a better job of getting, and then we have to do a really good job of playing our defensive system, and then going to pursue the basketball when we can. So it's a little bit of both.
How do you balance those 2 things? Because you are getting the amount of turnovers you want to get, it looks like, but maybe giving up some other things you don't necessarily want to. How are you balancing those 2 things?
No matter what you do, you're always going to have that. That's a nice life lesson. There's 2 sides to every situation that you're in. You can't prevent a consequence. If you choose to do this, there's going to be a good consequence, but then it's always at the expense of something else. So you may look at it situationally, whether it's an end of quarter or end of half type thing. You want to go to something different because obviously you need to do that, but there's always there's a cost benefit to the decision that you make. We have to be great in executing that, and then we have to get better in some of those situational areas, rebounding at the end of games, at the end of quarters, making sure we do a good job of that.
What has Hugo done to gain the level of trust it looks like he has with you so far?
Just competed at a high level. Competed at a high level is taking on the challenge of understanding in this league. You have to defend. You have to do it. He's done it for 2 nights. You're going to do it for 78, 79 more, and from there. And so, just understanding the physical component of competing on the defensive end every single night.
Will he start tonight?
We haven't talked about that yet.
Okay.
Yesterday you played him minute for minute with Kate Cunningham until the 4th.
Yeah.
What happened in the 4th?
We needed to score. Went to a different lineup. Again, we just have a lot of. We have a lot of guys. We have a lot of depth. We can go to offensive lineups, defensive lineups. I thought he did a great job in the 18 minutes that he was out there with them. You also have to think about matchups. If you want to be able to have your sub pattern to where they have to match up a certain type of way. So Kate had 4 fouls, so we put a little bit ball handlers out there so that he had to defend in those situations a little bit, and some of our offensive execution.
And I know he's a rookie, but do you go up to him and say, it's pretty remarkable that you're 19 years old, you just played a couple games in the NBA, and you're guarding one of the best players in the NBA, and you did a really good job?
Did I say that verbatim? No, I did not say that.
Did you give him like a gold star?
No, I did not.
Pat on the back?
I did not do any of that. But again, he's answered the call. It is a testament to. Really, it's just a testament to where he came from. I mean, he's been well coached, well developed in the system that he played. We haven't done much. He's kind of had that when he first got here, those defensive instincts and that level of competitive nature. So I think it just comes from the environment that he's been around.
Do you hand out a lot of gold stars?
No.
How's the Spanish coming along?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's good.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.